Oh, newly, like newlyweds. Refuge. Refugee. Newly refugee. This sounds like overseas or something. Refugee. Newly refugee. Coin. So it's something about a refugee coin. Okay. Oh, yeah. Refugee coin. So that somebody got a new refugee coin. I'm gonna look that up later too. Contemplate. So somebody made a contemplate of a refugee coin. Metal. Contemplate. Metal. So they cure. There's some type of cure for refugees. Contemplate. Hear everything. So somebody hear everything. Journey. Somebody hear everything on their journey. Refugee. While they was on a journey. Tuck. So somebody tuck. A refugee contemplate. So that's how you make dollars and stuff. A contemplate. That's how you make coins. That's how you make dollars and stuff. Woven. 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 Hear everything. Journey. Somebody got good hearing. Somebody being a refugee and somebody was making contemplates, which is metal. It's for some type of cure, to cure something. So it's like, I don't know, it was bake. Some type of woven.
It's just the two of us here.
Template, journey, tuck. Woven, contemplate. Okay, come on. What's going on with this? And of course, somebody's hacking. That's okay, because let me do this. Okay. So I guess that's the end of that story. So it's something about contemplate. Okay, let's get the words. I got all the words. Contemplate. So somebody was making contemplates. They was trying to contemplate metal that was made out of metal, making coins. They was making coins. A newly refugee coin, contemplate. Let me see. Then I'm gonna just do another one after this one, since it stopped. All right. What is a contemplate? Yeah. Okay.
A bit behind schedule, are we? Don't.
Okay. What is a contemplate?
To contemplate is to look at or think about something deeply and
Oh,
thoughtfully.
contemplate.
It's not just a passing thought, it's a slow motion mental processing. Think of it as the difference between glancing at a menu and staring out a window for 10 minutes, wondering what you should do with your life.
Contemplate. That's what it is.
The two
Contemplate.
main
I said
flavors,
contemplate, but it's
mental
contemplate.
thinking, to ponder a specific idea, a future
Okay,
plan.
so cure. So they was contemplating about a cure. Some about metal. Hear everything on a journey. Somebody tucked something into woven, like something was woven, a coin was woven into their clothing or something like that. A coin. They had to contemplate about a coin, a refugee coin. What is a refugee coin?
Depending on the context, a refugee coin usually refers to one of three things: a specific cryptocurrency project, a historical commemorative coin, or the use of major cryptocurrencies by displaced people for financial survival. 1. The cryptocurrency, Refugees Token, RFG. The most common answer in the digital world is the Refugees Token, RFG. Launched around 2021, it is a cryptocurrency built on the BNB Smart Chain, BSC, with a charitable focus. How it works: it uses a transaction tax, often around 10%, where a portion is automatically redistributed to holders and another portion is donated to humanitarian causes helping refugees. Status: like many charity tokens from that era, its value and activity have significantly declined. Always be cautious, as many smaller altcoins carry high investment risks. 2. Digital aid and Rcoin. There are also functional coins or tokens used by NGOs to distribute aid. Rcoin.
Okay, so what I'm picking up, yeah, like newly refugee coin. So that would be newly 2021 refugee coin. It help 10% goes to the holders. The other goes to refugees. Okay, but something they kept this tuck woven journey. While they went on a journey. Okay, newly. Let me get.
Based on your description, you are likely thinking of the Refugees Token, RFG, which launched in June 2021 on the Binance Smart Chain, BSC. Your spot.
All right, so that's what it's about. The holders. So this is about crypto and refugees, basically. Hearing everything. Somebody heard everything. Okay. Let's get this. Newly refugee. Let's see what's going on with this journey. Somebody took a journey, maybe overseas, crypto, something like that. Woven. They had something tucked and woven while they went overseas. It was a crypto coin, a refugee coin. So they said this started in 2021. Woven. Something was woven in somebody's coat. Woven. While they went overseas. A newly refugee. Okay, so this got something to do with crypto and coins and things like that. Page of Pentacles opportunity. It's some type of opportunity for refugees. Okay, what's this about? Boredom. Four of Cups. This probably would be, the Four of Cups would probably be the refugees. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's the refugees to me. It could be four people using their intellect and their emotions. It did say hearing everything. Okay, journey. Yeah, they was probably doing this for a cure. Okay, so they was doing this for a cure, healing. Yeah. So they was doing this. They was stealing refugee coins. Like, say you put into a buy of coins, they would take, I don't know if they was taking a 10%, but that's for the holders. You know, you invest in Bitcoin, which I just did tonight. That's weird because I just did that tonight, like invest in that. So 10 holders to the shareholders, and the rest of it go to refugees. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. This got something to do with it, but it's for healing. Healing, cure, some type of cure they need. You see, healing. So they brought something together. They came up with a plan. Okay? They came up with a plan to heal. Okay? Refugees. Some type of, I don't know what's going on, some type of disease. Endurance. To keep up their endurance. This would be like the stock market, buy coins, shit like that, going up and down. The stock market, crypto, you know what I'm saying, currency going up and down. That would be that right there, yeah. Yep. Endurance. To keep the stock market up, or to keep a cure, to keep somebody cured, refugees cured of something. I don't know why I heard the Tuskegee experiment. So it could be some type of experiment with refugees or something like that. They're taking a little bit of these coins. That's why they decided to start, it's something going on with refugees. Some type of disease or a cure for something. They need a cure. Maybe it's, you know. So it's some type of experiment, endurance. I don't know why I see them 7 of Wands as a lab. Like something that they're doing. Ocean. I don't know why I see an ocean in here. I see an ocean. You gotta travel across seas. So maybe it's 7 people that travels. They got endurance about going back and forth, like getting these shares of these cryptos and going over seas back and forth to you know, and you know you gotta go take shots too when you go overseas. I'm seeing these as shots. It could be 7 people going back and forth. It's something going on with refugees. Some type of cure they need. Okay, newly refugees. These might be newly refugees that invest in crypto. Okay, but the only reason why they're investing in it because they're trying to cure something, recovery. See? Ooh, it's some type of experiment going on, and it's like boredom. These are the refugees. These are the people, endurance, trying to find a cure. And it's 4 refugees that need a cure. Healing. They need healing. I mean, ooh. So they're using biocoins and stuff like that, recovery. They might even be making, I hope this ain't false, templates. It didn't say templates, it said contemplate. So they be contemplating. It's metal. Refugee coins. Yeah. The brain, something together, healing. So 4 people need to be cured, and 7 people is going back and forth. Okay? I said that already. Recovered. Trying to get them recovered from something. Maybe some type of experiment. Trust. You see, this is the King of Pentacles. This is the one that's invested in their money, boredom. This refugees, these 4 refugees is trusting this King of Pentacles basically to invest and bring back some type of cure. Let's see what this got to do with healing. Self-reflection, judgment. So it's a judgment call. This is what they could have voted this person in somehow. This could be somebody, a leader of their country or something. This could be a leader of their country, and they're refugees, and they trust this King of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah. Remember, see the waters like over the oceans, like overseas. Judgment, healing. Something that they did that caused a judgment. This could have been an experiment. And so maybe this King of Pentacles was ahead of this experiment. Something went wrong. Now they need to cure these, so they decided to invest in, crypto. Yeah, 2 of Cups, partnership. So they came in a partnership. 7 people came into partnership with this King of Pentacles to cure something. Use their intellect and their emotions, balance out their emotions to cure something. I know what I'm picking up, but I'm not going to get into the details. Recovery. They need recovery. So what I'm getting is there's some type of experiment going on with refugees, right? This could be like, I picked up Ski, but they maybe they agreed, partnered with them to be a part of some type of experiment, these refugees. Something went wrong, and whatever it is, they need a cure. So maybe they partnered up with people that owns companies that does like Biocoins, crypto, and came up with a percentage. Like, we need a cure for the refugees, so just give 10% to the stockholders and then donate. So it's like they donate 10% to the holders and a certain amount to humanitarian because it's something that they try to cure. So they came in partnership with this King of Pentacles of another country, wherever the refugees is at. Okay? Hold up. Where do refugees usually come from?
As of early 2026, the global refugee population is largely shaped by a handful of intense, protracted conflicts. While the total number of people forcibly displaced has surpassed 120 million, more than half of all refugees come from just a few specific countries. Top countries of origin. According to current UNHCR data, the majority of the world's refugees originate from these 5 nations. Afghanistan, currently the largest source of refugees globally. Millions have fled decades of conflict, with significant new displacement occurring since 2021. Syria. After 15 years of civil war, millions remain displaced, though 2025 and 2026 have seen a slight increase in families attempting to return as the conflict landscape shifts. Venezuela. Most Venezuelans have fled economic collapse and political instability, settling primarily across Latin America and the Caribbean. Ukraine. The full-scale invasion in 2022 created one of the fastest-growing refugee crises in Europe since World War II. Sudan. Since the outbreak of civil war in April 2023, Sudan has become one of the most urgent displacement crises, with millions fleeing to neighboring Chad, Egypt, and South Sudan. Regional breakdown. Displacement is rarely global in its movement. Most refugees seek safety in the countries immediately bordering their own region, primary source countries. Common host.
Okay, so those, refugees. So these countries are getting support from crypto, basically. Okay, let me see something. What diseases has refugees obtained?
It is important to understand that refugees don't carry special diseases. Rather, they are vulnerable to specific health issues caused by the harsh conditions of displacement, such as overcrowding, lack of clean water, and disrupted medical care. By early 2026, health organizations like the WHO have categorized the health challenges facing refugees into three main groups. 1. Communicable, infectious diseases. These are often the result of living in transit or in high-density camps where sanitation is limited. Waterborne diseases, cholera and acute watery diarrhea, AWD, remain major.
Okay, so let me read it. They got, respiratory infections, waterborne diseases, acute watery diarrhea, respiratory infection, TB, spread easy, crowd through shelters, TB, pneumonia, TB, okay? Measles, polio, malaria, dengue, I don't know what that is, chikungunya, okay? Skin infections, hypertension, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, PTSD, depression, psychomatic pain. So it's mostly like, so they're curing, this King of Pentacles decided to come in partnership with people that does crypto to cure these diseases. Maybe they water dirty or something like that. Seven of Pentacles and reverse potential. Because they didn't have a potential to do this since they're refugees. So they partner up with people that does crypto. So it's like TB, respiratory disease. Two of Pentacles options. They came up with this crypto as an option to cure these diseases. Why is this so important? Maybe they're not letting people know. Like a lot of people are dying from this disease. So whoever this person is talking about, it could have passed away from this. They was depending on this King of Pentacles to cure them, some type of cure. Gossip. So y'all could hear about gossip about it. You hearing about this now? Understanding. King of Cups. So there's a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles out here. Like the King of Cups is the person that they came in partnership with to understand the seriousness of this. Kindness. Queen of Pentacles. So it's like a couple people. And they could be under judgment for this, or they could feel like they'll be under judgment for not talking about this. That people actually are dying from these diseases. So they're not talking about it. Basically, they're keeping it hush-hush. Is what I'm getting. So this was a newly refugee. Like traveling country, you know, shit like that. Maybe they started getting alignment that this is a real serious issues and they're under judgment, okay, for not letting people know about this. So they came into partnership with people with crypto and say, like, you know, give me 10% so we can spend money on whatever they be doing. Is like it don't have no potential. Seven of Pentacles and reverse potential. It's not helping. Whatever percentage they're getting is not helping. So they feel like they're under judge and they be keeping this tucked like woman, like just like closed off. Or they could have been, oh, okay, so what I'm getting, they're not telling them why they want to come in partnership with whoever they're getting this crypto from. They're not telling like this is diseases and shit like that. They're just thinking they helping this country. But it's really like a refugee camp or something like that where people got TB, they got respiratory problems. It did say something about the water ain't clean. They could have said that though. Because I see cups out here. They could have said the water ain't clean. That's all they said. They didn't say TB going on. Then they say, you know, all these other diseases is going on, and there's a lot of people like probably passing away from this. But they trust the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is like a leader, somebody that has money, a government official that has, you know, have contacts. So they might just say we need clean water. But that's not the only damn problem here. The problem is you got TB going on. You got all this shit going on. It's like mass diseases. So they need like shots, because I did see that, like immunization shots going on, motivation. So it's like 3 people that's really motivated to like, this King of Pentacles, King of Cups, and this Queen of Pentacles is like motivated. They knew they had to move fast, is what I'm getting with the 3 of Wands. These people knew they had to act fast. That's crazy. Like, you're not telling people, you're just saying the water. You're not saying TB is going on, measles, polio, shit like this. You just saying, they might just be saying it's from the water. Measles, all this is from the dirty water. We just need to clean up our water. Nah, it's something else going on over there, buddy. 5 of Pentacles, look, abandonment. They could have left a lot of people abandoned, like left them alone with this disease, didn't give them the shots, you know, refugee camps, made refugee camps. And because it did say cure. Somebody was looking for a cure. There was a newly refugee, okay? And they started investing in, you know, coins, you know, crypto. But I think they just, whoever they came in partnership with in another country, over here, USA, whatever, they didn't tell them the full story of what was going on, how serious it was. So I'm just seeing people up in a refugee camp. It's like 100 people in a refugee camp. And they really didn't tell them that they need the money for a cure for all this other shit going on. So they're lying. And they didn't get to this person on time. So this person said they took a journey. They tried to take a journey by themselves. You know, tuck, woven. They had a crypto coin woven somewhere in a, you know, jacket or something like that. Proposal. They made a proposal. That's what I'm telling you. The proposal was to get some type of investment, get a percentage of investments that people are making to cure diseases over there, you know, in Afghanistan, Sudan, you know, shit like that. But I'm telling you, it's somehow they're just saying it's the water. It's not the water. They have people in a refugee camp, like almost like a FEMA camp, with mad diseases like polio, shit like that. And just think, these people are traveling over here, you know, but you got to take a shot. I did say they got to get shot. 7 people might be traveling over here. They're coming over here to get the money. You know what I'm saying? The King of Pentacles. You see how you're looking at that money? And the Queen of Pentacles. See how they're looking at the money? So this is a couple. So this is the man, the government, and I guess his wife. So they really like, you know what? It's like they just trust and kindness. I'm getting some type shapeshifter. Like to get the coins, get the crypto, and not really do nothing for these people. Like just basically letting them die off. So they're not spending the money on that. They told them it's about cleaning the water. They're not even cleaning the water. Nothing. They're just basically letting people die off in this refugee camp. So this was sideways, reunion. So it's somehow these people, whoever they came in partnership, don't want to even have a reunion with them. Or the reunion is, you know what I'm saying? They don't never go back and see these people. They make promises and they don't go back. They say, we're going to go get a cure. We got a plan. We partner with so-and-so. Or they could, like, this could be like, you know how they get donations? Partner with certain people to get 10% of donations, of shareholders, money. And they never go back and see these people again. Like they came, have a meeting with them. and they got trust, and they get these people to trust them. They all kind and shit, but they shapeshifters. Like they don't go back and see these refugees no more. So they just been busy collecting fucking money through cryptocurrency. They've been collecting all this money, so they got like donations and shit. These people don't want to. It might be being found out. They're not even giving these money to these sick people. They might find. They don't know that this is what's going on over there, whoever they partner with, but it's about to be found out. And when they find out, they're gonna have to think twice about partner with these two people right here. Whoever partner with these two right here, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, they're gonna see more is going on. Something is being kept a secret. Something is being kept a secret. That's sideways. They're not gonna want to partner with them for so no more. It's like, I don't know, it's like a lot of people. Look at this. Restriction. What I tell you, they going over there, they gonna have a meeting. Illusion, I just told you. This shit is an illusion. They just been collecting the crypto, 10% of shareholders' money, and not going over there curing these people. So they said in a refugee camp, they said they was going to get a cure. Hear everything. They said this man said, I heard everything that they said. And they didn't get no cure. It was all a damn illusion. I told you, shapeshifters. See these two people right here? They sent out an illusion. The Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, whoever is the leader of this country, and their wife. Send out a whole illusion. They're not telling them, look, lost. They're losing a lot of fucking people. They probably, like I said, they probably just saying it's the water. That's how they got these funds. It's the water, because a lot of cups is coming out. It's just a water derby. But motherfuckers over there, and like, it's like a refugee camp. They got doctors, nurses all over there, but they're not giving them the cure. They're not giving them money to be able to make a cure. They will be coming over here to have a percentage of it so they can make a cure. That's in their mind, but whoever they partner with don't know that was the real reason. They just said, we want clean water. We got a lot of refugees coming in our country. We need help. We need aid. But what they're not telling them, what actually they need aid for. They taking all the fucking money. They need aid to cure polio. It could be other diseases too that's not mentioned. I got the Tuskegee. It could be syphilis. It could be a lot. They all up in the camp. I'm seeing them. It's like tents. But they just keeping them there. And I seen a nurse sitting by a man, and he's just sick. They're not even curing these people. They're not. This is going to come out. This is going to come out later on. That's why that crypto probably being messed up. So they just came there, had a meeting, told them good lies. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. This person said they had heard everything they said. They was going to go with a cure. They're going to invest in crypto. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and get a cure for y'all. All that shit. Limbo. That's crack of bullshit. They left them in limbo. I'm telling you, they left them hanging. They never showed back up. This was all the illusion. So they just over there sick. Dying from TB, respiratory problems, still drinking that dirty ass water, got the measles, got whatever, and just over there, they're just letting them, you know, die. They're just letting them die. This is weird. And they're under judgment. And they know it. Come on. Yep, they're under judgment for this. So this could have started in 2021. They took advantage of the crypto. There is a percentage. And then we're going to go over there and find a cure for y'all. We're going to go ahead and they probably went there together to this refugee camp. Told everybody the same fucking thing. But you see how they looking at the coin? That was their whole intention. This first one. Their intentions was to get donations, get this crypto, and never Fuck them people, basically. Tennis sports. I told you ending. Fuck them people. Fuck them. That's sad. You want a judgment for this too. Let me give you an example. ABC. You got refugees. You setting up camps. You got doctors, nurses. I forgot that place because I used to work for them, like, you know, hand out flyers and try to get people's signatures to sign up for, like, I forgot the name, Greenhouse, the Green Grass, something like that. And they send donations over there. You know, as many signatures you get, they donate $1 or something like that. Anything. Greenhouse, Green Grass, something like that I used to work for. But these people had in mind, crypto's out here. This is the way to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again. This is the way to get some money for our country. You know, we're not going to tell them, you know, the diseases that's going on over here. We're going to just tell them the 4 cuts. You know, we need clean water. So they're not telling them about the diseases. And then a lot of people is dying over there. Basically, lost Indians. When they had this meeting with them, they went in each of these refugee camps. Okay, they went in each of these refugee camps and started talking to them like, yeah, we're going to get a cure. We're going to get the crypto. It's already in the making. We partners with these people over there in the United States or UN or Congress over there. And we came up to agreement, you know, that we're going to get you cured. We told them about the diseases that's going on over here, and they're going to help us get a cure by giving us money, funding, and shit like that, donation to crypto, through crypto. And crypto makes a lot of money, so we got a percentage of it, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to, you know, y'all going to be cured. By the time later on, y'all going to be cured. Don't worry about it. We know how to get the immunization shots for you and shit like that. The pharmaceutical place is going to partner with us, and we're going to have so many shots for you to cure this. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They took off with this shit. This motherfucker's sharp. Divine said this is the divine truth. It was for their benefit. Crossroads and left them in limbo and at the crossroads, like halfway near death. Some of them people, when they went and talked to them, was halfway near death. So they're not getting up from the, you know, FDA, pharmaceutical places to cure them. They're not buying it. They're not buying none of the stuff they're supposed to buy. They're greedy and taking all the money. This could be like billions of dollars I'm talking about. So once they got an agreement, they didn't give a fuck. Lost endings. Like, F them people. That's, you a dirty motherfucker, and now y'all under judgment. And I see why. That's dirty. Just like leave them suffering with TB, polio. That's respiratory. You know that's bad. If you let polio or respiratory problems, TB go too bad, it fuck up your kidneys. It start fucking up everything. You start getting very bad, you know, airway problems. And then on top of it, they're still drinking the dirty ass water. So it ain't gonna get no better if they keep drinking the dirty water, and they know that. This man said, I heard everything they said. So this is somebody that passed away from this, calm. And they try to stay calm. You know, they're trying to stay calm right now because where them people at? You know, where them people at that say they're going to come with these shots, these needles, these vaccinations. So it's something about vaccinations. They said they need a vaccination because of the dirty water, but they ain't tell them they need, you know, they ain't never come back and give them a shot. I'm seeing a nurse sitting by a man that's almost passing away. I mean, they give them dirty water still, and it's like, F them. Let them drink that dirty water. They have dead anyway. That's like some cold-hearted shit. So this is something about vaccination. Instead of spending the billions of dollars on the vaccination, the needles, they took the money. And they're still doing it. But I believe this is about to come out. And this is why these people ain't going to partner with them no more. Especially if you got people unaliving, you're not buying none of the pharmaceuticals that you need to buy. You get what I'm saying? You're not buying nothing these needles, these shots. You're not giving them the shots. You're making them drink dirty water still. You're making them drink dirty water still. That's crazy. Can you imagine that? You got TB and it's already respiratory problems and kidney problems probably go on because it hit your kidneys and all that. Can you imagine drinking dirty water every day? Because you got to drink water. Your mouth going to get dry. You're going to get hydrated. You got to drink this dirty ass water. This shit about to be found. This shit about to come on the worldwide news, man, soon. These people, these government or whoever is in charge, they've been taking this money for themselves. Child security. I told you. To build their wealth. Security, home, all that. They got all this. Child, y'all dirty as fuck, man. Responsibility. And it was their responsibility to cure all these people. To get these shots. Vaccination to these people. They don't want to spend the billions of dollars on getting them their vaccination, their needles. I see these as needles. And I heard something else too, you know, with the diseases, but, you know, that's crazy. You're dirty. See how motherfuckers be doing, people? You see that shit? And got all these tents up. You got nurses that don't have IVs. They don't have nothing. All they have is like comfort, something like that. Because I see the lady comfort and the man. They did not come through on they new beginning. They was thinking there was gonna be a new beginning. Look at this shit. Order. You know, new beginning. They thought this was gonna be a fresh start, new beginning order. And then we got order right back there. This was the order. Like, so they didn't even buy by their contract. They still ain't cleaning that water up. Even if it was just the water. Fresh water. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was just fresh water they was given. At least that would have helped them. New beginning. But they didn't even do that. They was ordered. That was part of their contract with their crypto. Child, y'all dirty. Y'all some dirty motherfuckers out here. And I fucking said, y'all do anything for fucking money. You know, because I know if that was me, that's the first thing I'm going to do as soon as I come back. Order all that shit from the FDA. You know, get in touch with scientists, doctors, herbalists. See what can we give them right away. As soon as I get the fuck back over there and that plan is done, you supposed to be right on that. Like, with shots? Give me them polio shots. You know, the shots that you get as soon as you're, you know, before you go to elementary school. Give me all those shots. The pills for TB. I think you got to take those for 6 months. Is it 6 months? I think you got to take TB pills for 6 months for to clear out your shit. Or even if you can't do that, some herbal remedies. Like, you know, some oils or something that you could take. That's me. Everybody don't think like you. You know, that's wisdom right there. I mean, that's the first thing. So all these deaths is on their hands. They're on the judgment. Anxiety. Now they're on anxiety that people gonna find this shit out. They didn't give them these shots. And they're gonna find out it wasn't just about dirty water. It was about they got all these people in these refugee camps placed in different places and not giving them these damn shots. All the billions of dollars are going to this couple right here. They're not even child. And this is yeah, you're gonna get karma for this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna get karma for this. This blood is on your hands. Stability, I seen that. Just for stability. Woo-wee. Who does this? So these are cold-hearted ass, you know, leaders. This is a leader. This is a cold-hearted ass leader. And his wife. Greedy ass wife. Cold-hearted ass leader. And I fucking said it. You need your ass whooped. If you want here watching, you need your fucking ass whooped. You'll be the next one to go down. You're gonna be the next one to go down. Trust that. You're gonna be on the news looking real embarrassed. This dirty as fuck. Ambition. Trying to look like something they're not, but they're really a fucking shark. Cold-hearted, don't give a fuck, bloodthirsty demon. And I fucking said it. That's me. I'm an empath. Like, if you even come in partnership with people that, you know how much Biocoins is? How much money you can get from that on stocks? You know how many people invest in stocks, Biocoins, crypto, shit like that? And I'm getting billions of dollars. I don't know when their payout is, but if you're getting billions and billions of dollars, like, you could have got, like, I don't know, what's this? Potential. $7 billion. They could have got $7 billion off of this potential, but the potential is not going towards what they supposed to. So they got $7 billion, sitting up on $7 billion. Instead of taking the billions of dollars, it's gonna cost billions of dollars to basically they try to work that shit out. It's gonna cost at least that much, but you get more payments. I guess because they gotta keep taking the shots or something. They gotta keep doing, like keep buying. They gotta take 6 months supply of the TB and polio. I mean, something. Instead of investing in that, they don't want to invest in billions of dollars in that. So they're taking the fucking money. $7 billion. How much it would cost for pharmaceutical? I don't know. But you know you can get the low budget brand. You know. These some cutthroat ass motherfuckers, man. Whoever these people are, you are about to go down. Victory. That's what I'm saying. Them people are about to get the victory. This shit coming fast as hell. They're going to get arrested. These people about to get arrested. They probably be under investigation now. That's probably why these people try to cut off a partnership with them. See, they came sideways, 3 of cuts. They try to cut off a partnership with them. They know these people about to get arrested, and they don't want to be involved in this. This will make it look like they all had a plan of this, but they got a contract. It shows on the contract exactly what they're supposed to be doing. So not only are you going to try to get whoever's helping you with this money in trouble, because you know the contract said you're supposed to be helping with clean water, and you're not even helping. So they signed a contract for clean water. Imagine that. They signed a contract for clean water, but they ain't telling them about the diseases. And the other thing is they're not abiding by the contract because they ain't giving them clean water, fresh water. It's all the illusion. What they really was getting is this was their security. And they letting these people like die off. Generosity. Whoever was generous as hell to them, they gave them a six of pentacles out of the first, 6 of pentacles. So it could have been like 6 million they got the first time. These motherfuckers are billionaires. They went from being millionaires to a billionaires. Oh, you gonna fuck down happiness. And that brought their ass happiness. I know it did. Motherfuckers. Set off this guy. Well, remember, what's in the dark always gonna come to the light. You just remember that shit right there. Because it's some dirty ass shit you doing. Reflection. Now they reflected. These people are probably already, when I get the three of cups sideways, looking into something. Whoever is in partnership with them, they're looking into something. That's why it came out sideways. If they even want to partner with them. So maybe something's coming out. Gratitude. 10 of Pentacles. Them motherfuckers got $7 billion. They became billionaires off the first time millionaires, 6 million. Now these motherfuckers billionaires now. 7 billion. So now when it came out sideways, these people looking into something. That's what I'm getting out of that shit. Like, are you fucking crazy? These motherfuckers is billionaires. Y'all, you couldn't even, damn, you can't even buy one shot. You couldn't even like make wells to get clean water. Like, even Akon did that. These people about to be found out. The cops That's why. Because maybe this crypto shit is getting investigated. These people that's in partnership with them, and they like, what? What? Looking into how they became billionaires. And probably somebody investigating. Look, somebody said journey. Somebody took a journey and they heard everything. Somebody took a journey and they heard everything. So this person in spirit, somebody went, took a journey, looked into this shit right here. This person in the spirit heard everything. What these people was doing in the dark, what was hidden. So this person is in spirit. This spirit is probably still lingering until, you know, they get victory. Because they could have been cured. That's what I'm getting. They could have been happiness. But they know that this is not illusion. So they're journeying with somebody, you know, to expose this shit. They heard everything. Somebody heard everything that these people was doing. So now it's they rocky with this partnership right now, and they're about to get arrested. This shit gonna be on the fucking news. You dirty motherfuckers. I can't stand when motherfuckers get in power and you don't do the right things with your fucking power. You get money, you get crazy. And you think about yourself. Me, on the other hand, if I got that $6 million, I don't give a fuck if I go broke to make sure these people they find happiness. Because everybody deserves this. Dirty motherfuckers. I hope you're on my channel too. I just want to if you watching, you're about to get arrested for this shit. You became a billionaire, $7 billion out, you know, out of this. And you taking other people's shareholders 10% and you're doing this. Stability. Now they're gonna be holding on to their stability. That's why they worry. They in anxiety. They worry about their stability, bitch. Worry about them. What about them people who was holding on to their life? What about those people that was holding on to their life and you promised them, I'm gonna do this and that, you fucking liars? And I wouldn't be surprised if they get enough strength, them refugees, to tear your ass up. I hope they find enough strength to tear your ass up. Laying on them cots like that, sick as hell, drinking dirty water. Dirty motherfuckers. I can't stand people like this. You dirty ass. If that's your intention is to do that, get at least clean water. That don't cost that much. Bottles of spring water. A fucking well. One well. God damn. Y'all some greedy motherfuckers. Look. Prosperity. Didn't I tell you Ace of Pentacles? Y'all motherfuckers. They became billionaires. Yeah, billionaires. Look, contemplating. Now they contemplate. I told you, didn't I tell you these people that's partnered with them contemplating? They heard something. Whoever this in the spirit. Tuck woman. Okay, so somebody was wearing a wire. That's what I'm getting. Somebody was wearing a wire and heard everything on this wiretap. Now this partnership is on rocky. They're going to take this conversation back to who they in partner with, and they're going to cut their ass off. And not only that, the feds coming for your ass where you need to be. Just like you made them suffer and make them miserable, they praying and praying you come back and get them shots. That's the same way your ass going to suffer. Motherfuckers, y'all some devious ass motherfuckers. I just seen endings. They ain't gonna get no recognition for this. Three of Pentacles in reverse, teamwork. So none of them gonna get no recognition. The person that went in partnership with them, first you got the Three of Cups, now you got the Three of Pentacles. They can't even get recognition from these dirty motherfuckers right here. Look, opportunity. Took the opportunity and ran with it. Achievement. Thought they was gonna get achievement, but none of them gonna get no recognition. This person who partnered with them gonna get mad as hell. Fucking illusionist, magician. Look, this is a choice that these two lovers made. I told you. I told you, motherfuckers. High Priestess intuition. Somebody was wearing a wire. Ooh, we heartache. Three broke these people heart. You need your ass whooped. You lucky I wasn't over there. I whooped your ass myself. I don't give a fuck who you was a part of. I whooped your ass myself. Dirty motherfuckers. Look. Transformation, death. Didn't I tell you? Vortex. These people got caught up in their motherfucking lives, they schemes. Vortex. Got caught up in a whirlwind. This person that went partner with them got caught up in a whirlwind. Now they don't get no recognition for this shit. Love. And this person is a compassionate person. This is a chosen one. Oh, I gotta cut ties with you. You know, that's a 3 of cups. And you know, sorry, I gotta cut ties with your ass. Because I ain't gonna get no recognition out of this. I'm gonna be seen as a bad guy too. I invested in this. Yeah, you gonna get seen as a bad guy, even though you didn't know nothing about it. Yeah, you ain't gonna get no recognition. Now you know this shit gonna be on you too. But this person gonna show the contract. Are they gonna you know, let them listen to the recording? So this person will be free, the one that went and partnered with them because they didn't know. So it's something about laughing. I'm hearing people laughing, like the wife and the man laughing when they're in a meeting with somebody, but they don't know they being wired. They don't know they being. Somebody got a tip off on these people. It could have been the nurses. It could be one of the people, because I see a nurse sitting by a man like he about to pass away. Could be them people like, we ain't getting no aid. They didn't do what they said they was going to. Somebody tipped off. Somebody's a whistleblower. Somebody was a whistleblower. And they went in there wearing a wire. And they're talking about the death. Like, they might be saying, fuck them people. You know, some type of, you know, language. You know, fuck them people. They're dying anyway. Some shit like that. They got them on camera saying that shit. Vortex, look. They're blowing in the wind anyway. Some shit like that. Some shit I heard. Man, y'all dirty. I hope the refugees find enough strength, even with that dirty water. I hope they throw that dirty water in your damn face. I hope they pour it down your goddamn throat. So you can get a taste of your own fucking medicine, the medicine you're supposed to give these people. I hope they throw that damn dirt down your goddamn throat, that dirty water down your damn throat, before you go to jail. Motherfuckers, these some dirty ass people, man. Vision. It's something about vision. Okay? Their vision could be going and shit like that. Like, yo, that water make it, that dirty ass water. Look, this is a reverse. Conflict. So it's no conflict now, but it's about to be. They thinking. Once this whistleblower got this wiretap and take it back, so somebody must know who they went and partnered with. So they had to tell who they was going and partner with. They went there to this camp site, giving all their hopes up, happiness. Oh yeah, we'll be cured just in time. And then, you know what I'm saying? Never came back. So somebody is a whistleblower, and they had to tell who they going and partner with, all the other shit, who they get help from. But somebody went and talked to this couple and got them on wiretap. I'm saying, look, wiretap. They think it's no conflict, but they feel something. They feel anxiety for some reason. Like, you know how you get intuition? I seen High Priestess. You know how they get intuition? Something, right? Maybe these people this partner ain't talking to them no more, ain't communicating with them no more, or saying different things. If they talking to them, they're saying weird shit like, I have to think about that, or something like that. This wiretap didn't come out yet. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, practical. This man being practical. Whoever's in partnership with them, practical. Because they don't want to, you know, come out as they had something to do with this shit. They're going to be practical. So if they're talking on the phone with this person, these two people, they ain't getting enough information. They know something wrong. They're under anxiety. They know something's wrong. They know something's wrong. They had a meeting with somebody and they know something's wrong. Because the way this person that they came in partnership is talking, intuition, I told you, high priestess, they're getting their intuition choices about this couple. They get intuition about this couple, and then, you know, the exposure happened with the, you know, with the, you know, what you call that? I just said it. They're getting exposed. Somebody had intuition, what these people was doing, and somebody went in, gave, you know, a wiretap, listened to these two people in a wiretap. They contacted this person and told them, I think you shouldn't do business with this couple no more. And this couple got intuition that something ain't right. Because something, the way the person is talking that they came in partnership with, like they side, like they're not really doing too much, like, or they're not sending the payment, or it's something like that. Sadness. Yeah, they sad about this. Whoever they went and partnered with, growth. They get information about this shit, creativity. They thought this was something to bring them, like, you know, achievement. They was gonna get recognized, something like that. So they cutting this shit. They, you know how you ease away from somebody little by little, like you're not telling them fully, but you just know that they're under investigation. They know that they're under investigation. They know that much. Hi. Yeah, this is crazy. Hi. I don't see my messages coming up. So this is coming out. Growth. I just said it, like a whistleblower. Creativity. There we go. Whistleblower. Somebody used their imagination and got some evidence on these people. They about to whistle, they about to blow the whistle. And this person want victory. This person want judge. They put them on a judgment. So they passed away. New beginnings. I told you. Now they get to go to the other realms. Now they get to go ahead because they get justice. I told you. Now they get to go on. They, you know, when the people die of shit like that, they lurk a little bit in the spiritual realm and they try to haunt the person, or to make sure they get justice. And then once they get justice, they're able to go on a new beginning. They're able to go in and do what, be judged. You know, if y'all believe that, by my yacht, light as a feather, and they get to move on to the other realms. So this person is in between realms waiting for their new beginning, waiting for this judgment call, and then, you know, that's dirty though. Y'all motherfuckers need your ass whooped. And I said it. I don't like shit like this. Y'all dirty. That's crazy. These people over there in refugees camp, I've seen all these camps. You know how the FEMA camps be? They all laying on these cots, sick as hell. No needles, giving them dirty water. Can you imagine that? Like, they thirsty and you see dirt, it's like dirty water with dirt in it, and they got diseases, respiratory problems already. Oh my God, y'all is going to hell for this. Y'all are sick. Y'all are real fucking people. Don't, y'all don't believe it's cold-hearted ass people like that, but they are. Overgreed. Here we go again. Overgreed. Anyway, I love you. Until later. Ta-ta.